Hi, my name is Mr Hobson from Charter Academy. I'm an English and media teacher, and today I'm going to be reading a short extract from a chapter, one of my favourite books. It's called A Monster Calls by Patrick Ness. So let's get right to it. Going about partway through a chapter, where we're just being introduced to the monster and to what he wants, that will become apparent later on during the story. Okay, so his bedside clock read 12:05, then it read 12:06. He looked over to his bedroom window, shut tight, even though the night was still warm. His clock ticked over to 12:07. He got up, went over to the window and looked out. The monster stood in his garden, looking right back at him. "Open up," the monster said, its voice as clear as if the window wasn't between them. "I want to talk to you." "Yeah, sure," Connor said, keeping his voice low, because that's what monsters always want, to talk. The monster smiled. It was a ghastly sight. "If I must force my way in," it said, "I will do so happily." It raised a gnarly, woody fist to punch through the wall of Connor's bedroom. "No!" Connor said. "I don't want you to wake my mum." "Then come outside," the monster said, and even in his room, Connor's nose filled with the moist smell of earth and wood and sap. "What do you want from me?" Connor said. The monster pressed its face close to the window. "It is not what I want from you, Connor O'Malley," it said. "It is what you want from me." "I don't want anything from you," Connor said. "Not yet," said the monster, "but you will." "It's only a dream," Connor said to himself in the back garden, looking up at the monster silhouetted against the moon in the night sky. He folded his arms tightly against his body, not because it was cold, but because he couldn't actually believe he tiptoed down to the stairs, unlocked the back door, and come outside. He still felt calm, which was weird. This nightmare, because it was surely a nightmare, of course it was so different from the other nightmare. No terror, no panic, no darkness for one thing. And yet, here was a monster, clear as the clearest night, towering 10 or 15 metres above him, breathing heavily in the night air. "It's only a dream," he said again. "But what is a dream, Connor O'Malley?" the monster said, bending down so its face was close to Connor's. "Who is to say that it is not everything else that is a dream?" Every time the monster moved, Connor could hear the creak of wood groaning and yawning in the monster's huge body. He could see, too, the power in the monster's arms, great wiry ropes of branches constantly twisting and shifting together in what must have been tree muscle, connected to a massive trunk of a chest topped by a head and teeth that could chomp him down in one bite. "What are you?" Connor asked, pulling his arms closer around himself. "I am not a what?" frowned the monster. "I am a who." "Who are you then?" Connor said. The monster's eyes widened. "Who am I?" it said, his voice getting louder. "Who am I?" The monster seemed to grow before Connor's eyes, getting taller and broader. A sudden hard wind swirled up around them, and the monster spread out its arms out wide, so wide they seemed to reach the opposite horizons, so wide they seemed big enough to encompass the world. Gonna leave it there. If you'd like to check more of this out, you can check out the book. Been great, guys. Take care.